Hanwha, but not going to happen. It's going to be the Ornn taken from Tal, and he's the one that's just opted into abuse on the top side of the map. He's getting punished for being the solo carry for his team in the last game, but whether or not they're actually going to be able to make this one work is the question. There's the Bellows Breath. Gets the nice double knock-up as Linda flashes, and the turret shot's going to take him down. A 1-for-1. But there's
Outbreak on the side of Hanwha Life is definitely what they want with that Kalista.
Oh no, but this is all about the Jin turret that he knows is going to die.
That's just really, that's an awful feeling.
Yeah.
That's like when you have to evacuate the area.
Yep.
Like radiation,
and you've
like something.
And you've just put something in the oven, you know, and you have to turn the oven off, and now it's
That's
going to get spoiled, you know, like that's the really sad part, right? It's like a fresh apple pie, and it's just going to be stale and half cooked and just crappy. But you can't leave your oven on, man. You have to evacuate.
What's the name of
Fate's Call.
Okay.
That's going to be the knockup. On the route there as well, he should be going down here. The Rend is going to go into a potential other reset as Nova. I don't know whether the Grey Health is going to save you here, as that's the double for Sungyun. And welcome to the game, my friend. This is the kind of power spike that we're looking for, and it's even before the first item.
Yeah, this is a really key timing for Hanwha Life right here. They're going to be able to pick up the bottom tier 2 turret as well, and probably going to manage to get Tyler 1.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it, as Bono's dead. See you, man. That's too many orbs for you to deal with, and it's even Root that's able to grab
themselves is a really key capture, as the Jace is definitely going to be able to...
It's really good. Wave clear to come through for Hanwha Life in the 3, and so the 2 is going to be able to easily take down this turret towards the top side of the map. Oath Sworn in hand. Oh, that double stun was so nice! Ultimate just comes off cooldown, and they need to bait out the heal from Tempt, and that is going to secure the outer turret. 3 sees, gonna flash on forward. Wind becomes lightning, and Key is gonna die. Linderung picks up that kill, but Hanwha taking things elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, and I think this is actually a beneficial trade for Hanwha Life. They managed to pick up the mid-tier 1 turret for themselves, only at the expense of Key.
Baseball not gonna land on the root.
Uh-oh.
On comes in as Key comes along down. Lands the hook on the Ezreal, really nicely done. Does get the flash eventually, but the Ignite was there. Key didn't use that in the last fight. That is going to be the pickoff, and now potentially just lying in wait. Jinen, not a lot of options right now. Another hook is going to land there from Key, but stopwatch available from Nova. Gets himself over there. Grey Health is going to get eaten as Linderung does make his way in. The Tahm Kench falls down, but some health bars on. Fate's Call comes forward. Double knock up from Key. Doesn't find the hook though. It's going to land onto a minion. Wind becomes lightning, comes in there. The ultimate from Seas keeps him alive. Stopwatch there available, and the Ornn should be taken down. The last auto attack not enough. This anemic Ezreal just does no damage, as Bono's going to get a talented player. But fumbling it there when it counted is a big problem. That's going to mean heading towards double MVP if Hanwha win this game, right? Because
this is looking so beautiful.
Yeah, there's the on-horn. Devour going to come forward as it goes entirely in the wrong direction. And the Ezreal's going to get spat out. That's the Fate's Call, and we're going to have the Thresh delivery system. But he takes so much damage. It's Zoe on the back end, though, and Empowered Shock Blast starting to do some work. Sees, wants to get some damage towards the end, but it's a double kill now for Tempt. Root trying to chase them on forward, and look at the low health bars. The flash forward doesn't land the W. The auto's not enough. Empowered Shock Blast hits the wrong target, as now we're just trying to find the fish in the barrel. Hook lands, Key dives forward. The Ornn trying to get damage in there, but it's not enough. Key gonna go down.
Kalista.
And now Sungyun thinks that he can get it done. The Ren sets! And he's looking to finish this one off. There we go. Triple kill, and it was all a cunning ruse.
That was definitely looking like a cruel ploy right there. Hanwha, they're gonna be able to convert this into a Baron, and that might just be lights out for Jin Air Green Wings here in this series, as I'm not quite sure how this massive poke comp is supposed to resist against a Baron push.
But if you've got a Baron, it's just so good. You can fire Paddle Stars alongside these empowered minions, and you can also dive turrets. Exactly what they're going to do. Ornhorn comes in this time, but it's much better. Nova's Devour, not going to be enough. Can't even eat the Grey Health as a double kill. With the first Ren comes in for Sungyun. Can he find more now as Grace? Not going to get trouble bubbled. Tempt gonna flash on over, trying to find more, but he will just find an ult to the face and has to get the hell out of there. Root's at full health, but he does no damage. Oh, there we go. The snipe from the back line from Linderung finds the Zoe, but doesn't really matter all that much. They do take down the inhibitor. Cool guys don't look at explosion. QSS just to keep himself alive. Sungyun's having a great time here on the Callista.
Yeah, Hanwha Life is just so far ahead right now.
Comes forward, there's the Ram once again as Grace is going to cop it. Fate's Call comes in as well as Sungyun actually taking a lot of damage, goes down to his GA, and now Hanwha may have dove too far. Lantern Ride is going to get Sungyun to safety, but man, that was too close for comfort.
Initially repelled, although Jin Air didn't get to go to their fountain, so this fight is still alive and well.
Also Grace in so much trouble. Devour there from Nova. A lot of trust out of the mid laner. It's Grace not going to be there to try and clear out the wave, and so this is going to be broken in 2 places now. Base is destroyed as Linda. There's not a lot of other options. Finally, a blue trinket does come in.
This is the Ornal.
Yep, here we go. Is he going to hit this one? The answer is yes! As the Devour comes forward, but the Baron's dead. The Syndra as well. It's all about Sangyu now in these fights as he's just dancing past. The Tahm Kench should be going down here. It's just a matter of time, and he does eventually fall. Linderung and Root, what can they actually do to stop this? I don't know whether there's any answer for that, as Tal's pretty big on the front line, but he's going to lose most of his health bar. But Sungyun uses that as an excuse to dive on forward. The Ren set is going to come in. Almost goes down, actually, but will be able to get the ace. And Jin Air, unfortunately, not going to be able to stand up against Hanwha Life Esports. The 2-0 will come in, as Hanwha so good at checking teams that are beneath them on the standings, and that remains true here against Jin Air.
Win streak ended, Atlas.
There's still winners in my heart, LS, because this did not... Remember our last Jin Air broadcast? It was a very, very sad time. It was Jin Air honestly feeling like they felt like they'd lost from the minute the game started. They subbed out their entire roster and then played the next game and felt like they also barely loaded onto the Rift. This was a Jin Air that had a plan, that had an idea, that had a team composition that we understood the idea of, right? And they tried to play to it. Just unfortunately, Sangyu got gigantic and they lost. You know,
I don't know what to say. You know, I've never been so let down since Final Fantasy X2.